welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are. This is New Masseque, the jungle's edge. It is night in New Masseque, late at night, actually, pretty late. We can hear a witch. She's probably under the boardwalk. And yeah, here we go. So I'm going to take you through some of the stuff that we did this past week, which here was really interesting. I'm going to change my view for a minute. And we're standing in sort of the industrial area. This is where we have Paloma's delivery service right here. And across here, where this creature is, they are not supposed to be on the boardwalk, so we are going to just drop him off. What we have here is the crushing plant and the sifting plant, but what we did this entire week was work on the roads. So we have a lot more road connection than we had before, and here's how they go. There she is. There's our witch. She came up from there, and because of the way this area has been changed, she just despawned. No, she went back down. Yeah, because the sun's coming up. Because, oh, pretty, look, the moon is setting, and it was a full moon. So here's some of the things that happened. We've done more road work in this area and gotten the roads to be more the type of road that they use. We had to do something in the warehouse. We actually had to add an extra door because for some reason, when we changed the walkways, the delivery people started coming down here and couldn't find their way up. And they were just standing right here and just being here. So we made this come up into the train yard right here, and it goes down into this area here, which is the second level of the lower level, I should say, of the warehouse. So now they can use either door. There was Paloma, she just left, and there is Jeremiah in his restaurant across the way. And so let's go around this way, because what we did do, it seemed like the witch was waiting for him to open, didn't it? Like she was going to go in and have breakfast there. So we're going past the tavern. We just saw Aiden, and he's investigating the trees underneath the boardwalk. This is Aiden and Barbara's home, but we finished this area here and actually brought the road all the way up. Now these aren't actually there. That's a glitch in the matrix, and those construction tapes, they won't go away. And so, but we did it. Look at this. We got the road. Oh yes, and we fixed this. Now we're still in the process of doing this part right here. This actually should be made into this stone. But this is the reason that we did all of that work. Oh, I just noticed this down under here. In order to put in those stone pieces, they usually add dirt underneath, and this dirt can be erased. As you saw, there are new stone pieces added in this area. So we're going to take that back. Did I make a hole by doing that? Did I actually take out a whole bunch more than I should have? Yes, I did. Look what I did. I'm going to have to fix that when during this coming week. I will fix that. But here is the major change that we made in this area. This area used to have this huge big dark oak road area here, like a wedge going off to the builders, Penelope's offices, which are right here. And we put in real road in this area, and we reclaimed this area right here and planted some more trees. These are natural trees. I didn't make those. Those actually grew like that. And then we also fixed the connections to in this area. That sounds like Penelope. She doesn't have anything to do right now. We're not really trying to keep them in, although this does. We were trying to make it look good. The fact that we have all these different materials in this area coming together. So this is now the official road, and you can see it going off in all different directions. And how did that one piece? Oh, because it is actually this. Yes, it is part of that walkway. Support. There's the word. The word is support. So then coming up in this area, we had been working on these roads here, but I don't think that we did too much more than what had been done last week. This is now considered Temple Road. This little section here is the next one that needs to be added, and Thomas actually started at the other end of this walk to begin to add the concrete insert, the brick insert into this walkway. And of course, this walkway now goes completely through to the bridge walk, and this bridge walk connects. This is the lumberyard right here with and Reynolds' home over in that direction, with the rest of the farms, which beyond Diego's bakery and Nolan and Kinsley's house, they opted for this huge house down here. They did have all their boys were living with them when that house was built. We're going to go past John and Mackenzie's house here. And it's funny when I go from city to city and it's like, Mackenzie, no, that can't be right, but it is. It's like, oh yeah, we have Mackenzie here too. And I believe, yes, it is Mackenzie here as well. So Mackenzie and John, the stonemason, is here. This is Diego and Victoria. Diego, the pastry chef. And here we have Elias and Mildred's home, which we haven't done too much more to. We haven't gotten a chance yet. That might be something that happens in this coming week. But part of the reason that we didn't was because we were really trying to get some road work done, and we did. And then Elias's new home, which we talked about last Sunday's City Sundays. And there is, I said Elias, didn't I? I'm sorry. That's Isaiah. Elias owns the farm. Isaiah and Isaiah is still living by himself. This is Mildred's barn right here, and behind her is Frederique's farm, flower farm. Frederique lives here with Landon, who is the environmentalist, and here's Lily, and Lily still hasn't made a choice. So Lily has not chosen someone as yet, and neither has Sam K, who joined Edmund in running the fishery. We're going past the Ulmer boarding house, and this building is Noah and Josie's house. Noah has a little workshop area here of his own. These are brand new houses that are finished. These are, yep, they're finished. These houses are to help with everybody getting home. So Cecily and Emily moved down here, and that's to help them get home. Cecily is our blacksmith. She is one of our two smiths. Who is he? Hugo is the other smith, and they share this. This is their showroom, and this work was done. I think we were doing this work the last time, Sunday City Sundays. But over here is their workshop. This is where they actually do the work that they do of making things and shoeing horses and all. So because Cecily and Emily moved down the street, Philippa and Roland moved back into their little farm home. Natasha and Josiah are living here by themselves right now. No one's living in the duplex. And over here, Sam, and it was really interesting. So Sam Y and Samantha moved in together. There's Samantha. She's resting because she just got finished with the construction of that duplex over there. So what is David doing? That's not David. That is a doppelganger. Wow. We actually have a doppelganger already. So Sam Y, who is the father of Sam K, and Paul, and Samantha, who is the mother of London, have chosen each other, and they are living together in this house. And is this bed fixed? It is. And Samantha is actually taking advantage of the fact that wow. That was Sam Y rushing home to his new chosen, and they are in bed. So where did Levi and Aurora go? They went here. Levi and Aurora now live in this house, and Levi's like, yeah. Are you? Let me see if I have that right. Yes? He and Aurora both live here. You saw him walk by, and I think he's just going to look. Yep, nope, he went home. I missed him actually going in, but he is in, and they moved there. So we don't have anyone else moved into the duplexes as yet. We were trying to see what Sam K was going to do, whether Sam K or whether Isaiah or whether Hugo were going to choose Lily, or whether Lily was going to choose one of the three of them. And that hasn't happened. That's so interesting, but we don't have any indication for Lily right now. So Lily is still living at home with her parents, Benedict and London. And her brother, Felix, actually, I think, is he still at home or did he move in here? Let's see if he did. Nope, he is living at home too. The Aylmer boys who belonged to Landon, two of them moved out and left the younger kid, the youngest of Landon and Frederick's sons, living at home, and the two older boys moved into the boarding house. And so, yes, so that Lily has not chosen, Sam Y hasn't chosen, and we have all of the boys that live in the Elmer boarding house that are still there. So the school, we have our three schools. We have first school, which Charity is in charge of. This is our second school right here, who Josie is in charge. She is the principal. Charity is the principal of the second school, and Wilmot is the dean of the university. Now, I think this week we did this work, or we had been doing this work last Sunday, City Sundays, but their house was one of the first of these to be built, and we finally gave them a bedroom, the downstairs bedroom, that allows Edmund and Cecily to actually sleep together. We also gave them a bathroom upstairs, and this bathroom has the skylight that has the light in it. They also have this glass hallway for their stairwell. And now they have two guest rooms upstairs because all the kids are gone. And Maya, actually, their equivalent of a mother-in-law, Cecily's mother, moved out and is living at the same apartment building that Wilmot is living at. So Wilmot and Maya now live in the Acacia apartments over here. Now it's interesting with these Acacia apartments because originally there were all young people living here, and now it's turned into sort of a more mature. There's Maya. Grayson is here, and he's the only one. And Grayson is running the sifting plant as a part of his business partnership with his uncle Mason. And Mason and now, did we do anything with them? I think that David and Paloma are still here. No, Jeremiah and Isabella are here by themselves. And we were supposed to be moving David and Paloma to some place. Are they not housed? Let's see who's here. Frederick and Annabelle are still here. Where did we put David and Paloma? Have we not put them someplace yet? Oh, that would be interesting. Are they both here? Now that would be something. Let's see if, nope, no one's here. We lost them. They're lost. Who's here? We did have Mason and let's look here. There they are. David and Paloma took Mason and Kaylee, not Kaylee Adams, but Kaylee Aylmer. Mason and Kaylee Aylmer, where are they living? That's very curious. Where are Kaylee and Mason living? They should be right here, but they're not. Isn't this wild? So this is definitely Jonathan and Kaylee Adams living here. And this is still Declan and Penelope living here, and Frederique and Annabelle living here. And this is still Barbara and Aiden living there. Where is Kaylee and Mason? I am intrigued. I've totally lost two people. Let's see if this would be a long commute. How much do you want to bet that they're not in World, that they actually have gone? Now that's David there, but we saw him asleep in his house and it's sunrise. So living here is Sam Y, and there's no one living there, and Charity and Edmund live here. I've lost two people. How fascinating. Do I have a house? Did I make a house that I've forgotten about? Have I made a house that I've totally forgotten? This is a mystery. This is completely a mystery. So we know the Temple Apartments are here, and Josiah is in the Temple Apartments. I think Josiah is, hello Josiah, is here by himself. Yes. I don't know what happened to those two people. They weren't at City Hall during the night, and usually that's where people go when they don't have a place to live. So where are they? No, there's no question. There's no house for them. I was supposed to be rearranging, and I know what I was supposed to be doing. Wait, there's Kaylee. Where did Kaylee come from? Let's look at this. Did I actually still have them in here temporarily? No. Did you see Kaylee just come around the block there? That was Kaylee. Oh, but that wasn't the right Kaylee. That was Kaylee Adams going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually move Annabelle and Frederique into separate apartments of their own over here. And I'm going to move Mason. So Annabelle and Frederique have lived together for a long time. Annabelle and Frederique raised Annabelle's kids together, and they like living together, but they're going to do the same thing that longtime friends Agnes and Rebecca did, where they lived together for a very long time, and then they moved into an apartment building. And we're actually going to have, there goes Annabelle, we're going to have Frederique and Annabelle move into this apartment building. So I said Frederique, I made a mistake. Friday, because Friday and I said Frederique, but that's wrong. Friday and Annabelle are the ones that I was talking about. It's the Friedas. It's the Frieds and the Frieds, Frederic and Fried. So Fred and Fried. So they're going to move in there, and then we're going to have Mason and Kinsley move in here. So let's see if we can find them first. Let's find Kinsley first. There are two Kinsleys. The first one, not Kinsley, Kaylee. The two Kayleys. Kaylee, the student, Kaylee, the teacher. So let's take this Kaylee and put her here. And then Mason. Mason, who is right here, who runs the crusher, and he is here. So they're going to be here. We're actually this coming week going to change this room. I'm hoping that when I change this room, it will give them the bedroom. It should. And this is what we're going to look at right here. And then this little area, they're going to remodel this house. They'll still have a bathroom here. Their nice little teeny tiny shower. And they'll still have this little bedroom here as a guest bedroom, and this bedroom up here as a little guest bedroom. We will more than likely put in Chroma Hills beds so that they won't sleep there. But for right now, you will have to tune in this coming week to see when we work on this house. So this house isn't using that's interesting. It's using normal glass in this window. It's not using glowing glass. And this is going to be interesting when we redo this house for Mason and for Kinsley. And then this is Penelope and Declan's house, and their youngest daughter, Wilmot, actually, who's the dean, is now living across the street. She was living with them for a long time. Then she moved across the street so that Mackenzie and Emily could live there with their grandparents and great-grandparents. And then she moved back in, but now she's decided that she really did like having her own little place, and she's moved back. And this is Maya right here. I can still see it, and if you want, you can actually go and check in my videos for New Masseque. Not the live stream, but the uploaded videos, because a lot of New Masseque's history is collected in them, and I can still see when all of Maya's little kids used to come to the bakery to watch her. There's Kaylee. So there's the Kaylee that we were like, where is she living? And so we now have her living in that house, and we're going to fix it so that they have a master bedroom, which is what they need. I don't think they were living down here. This would have been too far away for Mason to go to his business. I'm really trying to keep them, there's Declan, I'm really trying to keep them together in that respect. Ah, yes, and we started to pave this road right here. We started paving it, and isn't it working? So, and we're going to continue to concrete, to put the bricks in all the way down to here, and then we're going to make a cul-de-sac out of this little area right here. And that is what we did. That is what happened. I lost those two people. That is so fascinating. Where were they? Where were they staying is interesting. They probably were staying with relatives while it was being figured out, while they were waiting for this for their house to be vacated, and that their new house. So thank you very much for watching. This is New Masseque. There's Paloma. And we are going into New Mombasa next, and that is the roofed forest city. We're probably going in about a half hour to New Mombasa. And so you can see what we did in Twitch and Mixer for that city this past week on Sundays, City Sundays. So thank you for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye for now. Bye for now.